Hey, good morning, everybody. Just fixing my hair. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 9-6. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, this Durham's online community paper. Check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. If you'd like to join me on camera to say hello, shoot the breeze, share some information, promote yourself and/or your business, all that would be great. It would also be great if you share this out. That way, more people here in Durham can find out what is happening. So, right now, I'm on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and LinkedIn. So, if you're watching from any of those, go ahead and share this out. I would love that. Alrighty, so today, with today being Saturday, that means that I'm only going to be reading from the Let's Go calendar of events page. And of course, I will invite you to check out the rest of the Durham Skywriter website whenever you have a minute. Just, curl up with, like curling up with a good book. Let's go ahead and, hey, William M. Andrews is here. And he's saying good morning from Durham NC. Good morning, William. Hope you're having a good day so far. I certainly am. Yes, indeed. All right. So let's see. Actually, I'm going to refresh the page and make sure I have the very latest version of the Durham Skywriter. There we go. And now I'm going to scroll down to September 6th. And let's see what's happening. Let us see what is happening. I was waiting. I was waiting for that. Okay. I was trying to bide my time. Yeah, I love it when William says it's a beautiful day in the Bull City, and it is indeed. There we go. There it is. It's a beautiful day in the Bull City. Thank you, William. Love that. And I hope, like I said, I hope you're having a beautiful day. All righty. So, what's going on right now is the September Cars and Coffee. That's the first Saturday of the month at Road Scholars. Love that pun. It's 5425 Page Road. So, basically, car enthusiasts get together and look at cars. They pop the hoods and they look at the carburetors and the engines and the motors and all that sort of thing. So today the feature is cool European cars. Okay. And then, of course, you'll get to see their specialty, and that is custom restored Porsches. And that again is going on right now at 5425 Page Road at Road Scholars. And they do this every first Saturday from 8 until 11. Okay, now the Durham Farmers Market is going on right now also at 501 Foster Street in Durham Central Park. So this is where you get to buy fresh fruits. They have people who are local farmers and growers of like local, of course, local produce, fruits and vegetables, but also that's a source for locally grown eggs. Am I saying that right? Locally grown eggs? Well, you know what I mean. Local eggs, meats, fish, and something else. Let's see, meats, fish, eggs. And honey. You can also get some delicious honey as well. Now, if you're using Chat EBT, or if you have those senior vouchers, check in. Also, if you're using WIC, check in at the manager's table, and this is where you get to double your money. So they want all of us to have access to fresh produce. So when you swipe your card, if you've decided I'm going to spend $10, if you're, Snap EBT, they'll give you, like, let's just say you're going to spend $10. Then you'll get $10 tokens. So you're going to be able to buy $20 worth of food, which is awesome. Same deal with the senior vouchers. Those are $5 a pop. So when you sign the voucher saying that showing that you're going to spend $5, they'll give you $5 tokens, and it works the same way with WIC. I just don't know if you swipe a card or not. But check in at the table. The manager's table is right there in front of the bathrooms. Also, same deal with the South Durham Farmers Market. Both are open until noon. Their hours are 8 until noon. So South Durham Farmers Market, that's at the Hub RTP 500 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. Same deal with the tokens, except they don't look the same. They operate the same, but the Durham Farmers Market and the South Durham Farmers Market, they have their own coins, but they offer the same deal. All right. Now, the Durham Craft Market, they share the space with Durham Central Park, and they are also open until noon. Be sure to park for free by going just west to the Measurement Incorporated parking lot right there on Moores Street. And when it comes to the South Durham Farmers Market at Hub RTP, I don't think they'll ever run out of parking spaces. I mean, there's plenty of parking. All right, let's see what else is going on today. Let's see. Now, Boxyard RTP is a very close neighbor to Hub RTP. So, Boxyard is at 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. And this is where from 11:30 until 2:30, DJ K Ward will be featuring a diverse and vibrant mix of really great music. This is the Outdoor Saturdays music series. And of course, Boxyard RTP, that is an outdoor venue. So it's totally free. You go there, maybe bring a book or a tablet or whatever, and relax, enjoy the music. If you happen to get hungry or thirsty, there's restaurants right there. You can make a quick purchase and then get back to the music. Okay, now this is very important. The Emily K Center, which is at 904 West Chapel Hill Street, they're hosting Continuando Mi Camino, which is continuing my path. That is today from noon until 3. This is where middle and high school students and their families, they're invited to this bilingual Spanish English event where you can learn about the college application process, how to pay for college, career options, strategies for undocumented students, and they're not all Hispanic. So plan for the future with local colleges, universities, community organizations, and employers. This free event is made possible courtesy of their partners, Latinx Ed and UNC Greensboro. And the reason why I stuck that in, that not all undocumented students are Latino, I just wanted to point out that if you are not a Spanish speaker, don't be shy. It says here is bilingual, and I know a lot of people are shy to be around people they don't know or unfamiliar with. This sounds like a good deal. It's free. You get to learn all about college, the application process, how to pay for college, which of course also means scholarships, because there's millions of scholarships out there. You wouldn't believe how many scholarships, and there's scholarships for just about everything: soccer, left hand. In fact, I literally met someone who got a college scholarship. She was a bowler. So she got a bowling scholarship. But the reason why she got the scholarship, besides being good in bowling, but they were excited because she was left handed. There you go. There's all kinds of different scholarships out there, folks. So, and yeah, so anyway, I won't go on and on about this, but yeah, so attend this, even if you say, oh, but they're, it's going to be in Spanish. It says bilingual. You might hear a lot of Spanish, but don't be shy. Go ahead, and where there's information, just go for it. Now, when it comes to parking, if you haven't been to the Emily K Center before, suppose you're coming from, like, let's just say downtown. You're going. Uh, Actually, you can approach from the west or east. Suppose you're turning onto when you see the Emily K Center, they have a parking lot right there in the front. It's probably going to be full, so because that fills up pretty quickly. So just go ahead, and whether you're approaching from the east or the west, just turn onto Buchanan, which is the street along the side, and don't turn in the first driveway. Keep going, and then the second driveway, you turn into the parking lot that way. And they've got a huge parking lot, so you should easily be able to find a space. So good luck with that, and have fun. That's going to be today from noon until 3. Okay, now the North Durham Farmers Market, that's today at the Soul Sanctuary of 1016 Old Oxford Road. Their hours are noon until 4. And they also, now the vendors accept SNAP, EBT, and then same deal. Stop by the manager's table, swipe your card, and then they'll match whatever you spend. So, and I guess they have, maybe they have tokens too. I can't remember, but yeah, there you go. Oh, by the way, it's senior day. By the way, if you're age 55 plus, it's senior day at the Durham Farmers Market downtown in Durham Central Park. Again, they're open right now until noon. So when you head down there, I guess you have to show maybe your driver's license or something. Just let them know you're over 55 if you don't already look over 55, and they'll give you $10 what do you call it, voucher for free. It's senior day. Again, they want us all to have access to fresh produce and to eat right and improve our eating. So, yeah, if you're older and you're going to go to the farmers market anyway, now you really want to go. And you now this is only downtown. This isn't at the one at South Durham. This is only the one downtown, as far as I know. You just go there, and they're also at the Durham Center for Senior Life. They're encouraging you. If you have a DCSL T-shirt, go ahead and wear that. Just for marketing purposes. Okay, what else is going on today? Let's see. I think I told you the hour. The North Durham Farmers Market at the Soul Sanctuary on Old Oxford Road is from noon until 4, in case I forgot to say that. Now, this is a very big day for the Bull City Woodshop. They are celebrating their third annual open house. They've been there. I can't believe they've been there for 3 years already. Wow. So, from noon until 4, you need to go there. If you love woodworking or you're curious about woodworking or you have kids and they're even slightly curious, take them over to 1912 East Pettigrew Street. They have a pretty sizable parking lot, and go ahead and check out the open house. They're going to have tours so you can learn about their classes. They have woodworking classes for adults, and you pay to take these one off workshops. And what you pay makes the classes for the kids and teens free. So you're subsidizing the kids, which is great. They have after school programs and summer programs where young people get to learn how to make things out of wood. And you can't beat that. Once you learn how to make things, you can make money. You can do things where you can build, like I build all kinds of shelving here in my house. I didn't necessarily have money to purchase these items. I mean, I made a ceiling to floor appliance shelving unit. I wish I could turn this around and show you. Uh, I better not. I might unplug something. But I'm some kind of way. I'm gonna show you that. Maybe I'll take a picture of it and then show it on the screen. But share my screen and show you that. But yeah, once you learn how to make things, that makes you more creative, entrepreneurial. There is a place in Chicago where all they make is bookshelves. That's all they need to make. So many people need bookshelves. Of course, it helps that they are near the campus of University of Chicago. But yeah, once you start thinking entrepreneurially, you can solve a lot of problems. So check it out. Now, the big news for the Bull City Woodshop is not just the adult classes and the free classes for kids and teens, but also the fact that they are expanding. So that building used to be empty and they took up one of 3 bays. They're expanding to the third bay. They're really blowing up. So, what they're going to have for us, I'm saying us, the community, they're going to allow us to become members and then come in and use their equipment to make things. So maybe you're saying, well, I always wanted to make stuff, but I don't have a table saw or a router. I don't have a drill. Use theirs. See what I'm saying? Become a member. And there's also classes they lead classes on Sundays, certain Sundays, where you can learn how to use these tools. Like I have a router and I don't know how to use it. So one of these days I'm going to take one of their classes and learn how to use a router so that it's been sitting in my shed for decades, for years. So anyway, check it out. I'm very excited. This is going to be today from noon until 4, Bull City Woodshop, 1912 East Pettigrew Street. All right, let's see. Now, if you have a child age 10 plus and they're very talented in dancing, the Walltown Children's Theater at 1225 Berkeley Street, that's right off of Club Boulevard, they are holding an open call for talented youth. Again, age 10 plus. So that's going to be today and tomorrow, starting at 3. So they're looking for dancers with training in styles such as contemporary, modern, ballet, African, and hip hop. During the auditions, they will assess your technique or your child's technique, performance quality for future productions because they put on all these different shows and also local and regional competitions. So and I just want to encourage now, I shouldn't probably say this because I'm not affiliated with the Walltown Children's Theater, but I have a feeling because I've seen some super duper talented kids come out of that program. I would think if your kid's really talented, maybe untrained but super duper talented, I think they should probably still go. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, it's such an opportunity. I think when you have kids, you look for all the opportunities you can. And sometimes you might not fill the bill exactly right, but your child might be good enough. Because here's the thing, when the child becomes a member of the Walltown Children's Theater, the training continues. So just check it out. You can register your child, set a time for the audition, and just find out. I think it's worth a try whether your child is trained or not. I think it's worth a try still to at least get the information. All right, because maybe if your child is not quite good enough or they're not accepting non trained dancers, maybe they could take classes at the Walltown Children's Theater and get better and then start participating and audition for these programs. So there's always a way. Now there's a big deal happening at the Scrap Exchange this afternoon starting at 4. Siembra NC, that's the organization that teaches us what to do when ice has been spotted in the community. They also they train people what to do. They anyway, let me continue here. So they're hosting. I'm going to go for it. Celebración de sitios laborales de cuarto en media y el lanzamiento de lucha por Durham. Which means Fourth Amendment workplace celebration and the launch of the fight for Durham. This is going to be at the Scrap Exchange. So they're celebrating the fact that a couple of hundred local workplaces have signed up to protect their employees. So that is the Fourth Amendment workplace, where it's not like you can really fight ICE, but you stand up for your employees and you just don't like turn them over, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, so if you're running a business, you probably want to be a Fourth Amendment business. Anyway, they're celebrating the fact that a couple of hundred have signed up already, and they want to celebrate at the Scrap Exchange. They're also going to teach you more about Siembra NC. They're doing good things. You can learn about their workshops and how they teach basic rights and all of that. So that's going to be today. Let's see if there's more details. I think they're going to have music and probably food and I don't know. Anyway, they're going to celebrate. That's all. That's the only word I need to know. Celebrate. That's good enough. That's going to be today at the Scrap Exchange, which, by the way, is at 2050 Chapel Hill Road in the Lakewood Shopping Center. Okay, Boxyard RTP. They're going to be featuring Sufi roots and rhythms, the Diali Sissoko Trio, and that's going to be from 5:30 until 7:30. Free admission. You just sit, enjoy the music. If you get hungry or thirsty, make a quick purchase and then get back to the music. So I also have a link to their events page at Boxyard because they usually have something going on just about every day. They're closed on Sundays and Mondays. Now, the Makers Society, they're hosting the Durham Nights, also known as the Durham Twilight Market, at Golden Belt, 800 Taylor Street. So from 5:30 until 9:30, you can go over. There's plenty of parking. Go over there, shop with local vendors. They're going to have a DJ there. They're going to have live performances provided by the Dakota Fox Entertainment. You can click for more information. And I have another link where you can click and fill out the application if you'd like to be a vendor in a future market. So the Makers Society, that's people who like to invent things and also make things as craftspersons and as tinkerers and computer people. There you go. So that's going to be tonight, 5:30 until 9:30. Jazzy singer pianist Ernest Collins will be giving a free concert at the Sacred Grounds Coffee House Christian music venue, 2700 North Roxborough Street at St. Paul United Methodist Church. The music starts at 7:30, totally free, but of course they will graciously accept any donation that you might want to make. Now, last but not least, Durham Parks and Recreation, they're hosting a screening of A League of Their Own. That's a 1992 movie, which is rated PG. They might have a couple of words in there. It's part of their fall film series in the park. This is going to be at Durham Central Park, downtown, 501 Foster Street. And with it being 8 o'clock, I think that means you can park pretty much anywhere for free because when you have to pay for parking, that's usually until 7 o'clock. So park wherever you like. Don't forget to bring your lawn chair or your blanket. Now, it did rain. Did it rain yesterday or the day before? I can't remember. But the ground will probably still be wet because the ground at Durham Central Park does not percolate well. They did not remove the buildings that were there when they built the park. The buildings are still there underground in terms of basements and whatnot. So the ground does not percolate like normal. So it's probably still wet. So if you're going to lie on the ground on a blanket, put a tarp down first, one of those blue tarps, and then put your blanket on top and then get comfortable. So that's going to be from 8 until 10, A League of Their Own. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add the trailer so that you can watch the trailer and see if you really want to go see it. Let me make a note of that. Put the trailer in there. I know it's about women's baseball. That's all I know. I know it's about baseball. Alrighty, now here's what's happening tomorrow. Sunday morning meditation at the Shambhala Center of Durham, 733 Rutherford Street from 9 until noon. It's a drop-in event. You don't have to be there all 3 hours. You can learn how to meditate, sitting meditation, walking meditation. If you can't make it in, attend via Zoom. You can do that as well. Let's see. Now let me refresh this page because that is not, I just changed this one at the last minute. Let me make sure I have the very latest. Let's see. Oh, here's something that I missed because I just refreshed the page and I missed this. Moondog Meadery and Bottle Shop at 1104 Broad Street under the Joe Van Gogh, the coffee shop. They're hosting an Irish music jam. That's today from 3 until 5. All righty. Now, let me scroll back down. It's still not current. Let me refresh the actual website. Okay, consider it refreshed. Okay, and now let me refresh this page. Get the very latest. Because I added something right before going on the air. So let me just make sure I'm giving you the right information. Let's see. There it is. Okay. So tomorrow, the Sunday brunch at Missy Lane's Assembly Room, downtown at 310 East Main Street. Now, they've been having a jazz brunch, but they're doing something a little different tomorrow. They're going to have Amapiano brunch. Now, if you don't know what Amapiano is, if you see me DJ lately, you've probably heard Amapiano because I love to play it. Amapiano is it's It emanates from South Africa. I mean, it's spread all over, but it started in South Africa. It's like when I try to explain, I say mellow African house, but it's better than that. It's like house music, but it's not. The beat isn't like it's funkier, it's mellower, beautiful chords, nice melodies, but it's kind of like mellow house, but it's African. It's fantastic. Anyway, Sunday brunch is going to feature piano, and that's going to be tomorrow from noon until 3. So you can click for more information and tickets. I couldn't give you a price information because I couldn't find it. Anyway, there you go. Now, also happening tomorrow, the Black Market NC, they are hosting Black Farmers Market at the Durham Tech, and that's going to be at 1637 East Lawson Street tomorrow from 1 until 4. Buy fresh produce. You're supporting Southern Black farmers and crafters because they have craftspeople there as well. They're also going to have live music at 1:30 and 3. So you can visit their Facebook page for more info. And I was just talking about the Walltown Children's Theater and their auditions. That's going to be tomorrow also, starting at 3. Same thing I said about today's auditions goes, same for tomorrow. Okay, now the Triangle Blues Society, they're having their first Sunday Blues Jam. That is going to be tomorrow, 4 until 7 at the Blue Note Grill, downtown, 709 Washington Street. It's free admission. Musicians, when you get there, sign up, and then you can jam with a group called Busted Knuckle. And again, that's tomorrow, 4 until 7. They changed the time, so it's 4 until 7 now. And last but not least, for tomorrow, Triangle Dance Studio, 2603 South Miami Boulevard. They're hosting the Sunday Salsa Social from 6:30 until 9:30. Dance salsa, bachata, cha-cha, kizomba, merengue, and cumbia. The dance lessons start at 6:30, and then they'll let you loose, go out there and have a great time, and just dance your heart out. Now, it's time for the weather. It's time for me to go because I have a photo shoot in a few minutes. So let me get my little intro. It's going to be an interesting day today. So it's 70. Whoa. It's now 81. Wow, it jumped up that quick. So it's 81 degrees right now. It says cloudy. The sun's out on Cap Street, but it looks like the sun's playing, the sun's going to be playing peekaboo all afternoon for real. Late afternoon, though, it's going to be cloudy, and there is a 45% chance of thunderstorms. So let's be really careful, especially when you're out in the open watching a movie tonight in Durham Central Park. Have your umbrella with you just in case. Hopefully, it does not have a metal tip on it. Be very careful about that. If there's a chance of thunderstorms, you need to dash inside for real. And I'm sure if it's going to be thunderstorms, I'm sure Durham Parks and Recreation, they're really good with canceling in the case of thunderstorms. They don't want anybody to get struck by lightning because that's no joke. So, yeah. Let's see. So the sun's playing peekaboo all afternoon, cloudy late afternoon, and then it looks like the thunder. Oh, well, it's 30%. So it might not rain, but there is a 30% chance of thunderstorms at 8. That's when the movie starts. And then at 9, it'll go down to 25%. And then they say cloudy at 10. So we'll see. Play it by ear, but definitely have your umbrella ready. And try, if you realize that your umbrella has the largest metal tip known to man on top, see if you can invest in one that doesn't have a metal tip for the future. Okay, let's see. Now, the high today is going to be 89. So it's going to be nice and hot. Love that. Love that. Now, tomorrow, the high is only going to be 72. What happened? Okay. But anyway, tomorrow's high is 72, and there is a 65% chance of thunderstorms tomorrow. Looking ahead to next week, all mid 70s, although Thursday and Friday, upper 70s. Looks like it's going to be cloudy the first couple of days, and then later on in the week, partly sunny, and then sunny weekend. The weekend's going to be in the 70s too. So fall's trying to barge in, but let's try to keep it summery as long as possible. So anyway, I have to go to this photo shoot. Have a beautiful weekend. Of course, I don't do Bull City Hangout on Sundays, so I'll see you on Monday. I think I have something going on. Let me check. Let me check my Dollar Tree schedule. Oh, wait a minute. Is that the 8th? Yeah. Oh, that's at 10:30. Oh yeah. I'll be doing the show live. Yeah. I'll be doing the show live at noon on Monday. So that's unless I see you out and about this weekend. I will be at Bull City Wood Shop today. I'll be late because of this photo shoot, but I will be there. So maybe I'll see you there at Bull City Wood Shop. In any case, have a beautiful weekend. Ciao for now.